So, I've permanently moved to Dubai. Hello YouTube, I know it's been so long since I've recorded a video. I'm sorry, it's been ages, but I'm coming at you with a very exciting one. So, I've permanently moved to Dubai. That is the news. I'm really excited to take you guys through today. I'm going to do a full apartment tour, show you where I'm living, show you what it's like here, and also explain all of the reasons as to why I've moved out here, but I don't want to keep you in suspense for too long. So let's dive straight into the apartment tour. Okay, we're living in downtown Dubai and we have got a 2-bed apartment. It is pretty much an empty building, so we're like the only ones in this building at the moment, which is quite nice. But I'm going to take you through into like the kitchen living area. Starting off in the living room, which is probably like the best room because the views are insane. We bought this giant sofa a couple of days ago and it's so fluffy. So fluffy! But it's super comfy. And then we have the prettiest views. We're going to get like a TV and a table and stuff here, but we don't really need it, because we can see the Dubai fountains and the Burj Khalifa. So I think we've chosen really well in terms of the view that we've got, because it's just outstanding. Every night, just sat there watching the fountains, which is freaking phenomenal. And obviously we've got the Dubai Mall just across the road where we go and train, do any shopping and stuff. So yeah, it's really nice so far. And we're just trying to make it a home. Another good thing is that we have the kitchen just here with the cute like little window. So it's kind of separated, but it's not necessarily like completely away from the living room. What we have is dual air fryer. We've got a coffee machine. We've got kettle, toaster, and the precious rice cooker, which is very well utilised during both of our improvement seasons. So it's nice, it's spacious enough, and then if we're here cooking or whatever, we've got like, if we've got friends around, we can chat to them and look at the pretty views. When they took us around this apartment for us to view it, they were like, oh, you've got a powder room. And by powder room, they mean you've got a spare shitter that's not in the bedrooms. Quite nice, it's just a little separate toilet with a nice mirror and stuff. But let's go on to the bedrooms, where the bathrooms are so much nicer. This is definitely the most echoey room, as you can probably hear, because it's the spare room. We don't have anything in here at the moment aside from this little desk. Not gonna lie, when we first moved in and had no chairs or anything, I was sat on a pillow at that desk doing all of my work. But it's gonna be a spare room for when we have family, friends come to stay. It's nice because they've got their own kind of like little sliding wardrobe, and we'll get a big bed kind of put here for them. It's also got its own ensuite as well, which is really helpful. So again, shitter, shower. What more do you need? Also, it's quite funny because we don't have any curtains or any blinds yet. So they're building this site across the road. And that means that when the builders are on the balcony, they can see you having a poo. Okay, now into the best room, which is the master bedroom, although it's kind of like its own apartment itself. So we've got like a nice little walk-in wardrobe, Nathan's side, my side. No boundaries are crossed because I need space for my stuff. It's actually got like a little bit of a desk space in here, which is quite good, but it's small and dark in here, so we won't work in here. But then we've also got like a his and hers bathroom as well. Again, it's helpful. Two sinks, so he can stay on his fucking side and I've got my side to do everything that I need to do. Really nice bath. And then also we've got this, which is like a toilet, but they've kind of like made the glass frosted so you don't have to look at your partner's poo face first thing in the morning. We're used to that anyway. And then it's also got a shower as well, which is really nice. So this is the master bedroom. We've literally just had this bed delivered, which is why there's no bedding on it, but oh my god, this mattress is so comfy. So our next job is probably today to go and buy some bedding for it. And we've got these cute bedside tables. Again, we need to kit it out with like a little bit more stuff to make it feel homely, but it's better than sleeping on an airbed, which is what we did for the first 10 days that we were here. And it's got its own balcony as well. So I'm thinking that I might make it into like a little garden, get a little bit of like astroturf, put it down the bottom, get like an egg chair. But yeah, we've got like lots more to do, but it's really nice. So that's pretty much it. That's just the apartment, but there's so much downstairs in this building that you want to see. Okay, so there's a bridge from our building to the swimming pool, and then on this side as well they've got like these like townhouses slash mansions basically, where apparently some important people are moving in. But yeah, let me take you to the pool. So this is the pool. It's only 1 meter deep, which is why when I swam to the bottom of it, just using my face and put my hands behind me so I could swim like a mermaid, I face planted my chin and I had a giant bruise. It still really hurts. Here they've got like a little kids jacuzzi, so it's pretty cute. They've got like a side for kids, a side for adults, but it's always empty because there's no one really living in the building yet. So for now, we class it as our own private pool, but I'm sure that will change when more people move in. So there's this area that they refer to as like a games and party room. It's definitely not for games or partying because it's so nice in there. It's like certain sofa rooms and then also some rooms with like chairs and tables where you can kind of sit and do like business meetings. So this is where we come down to do work quite a lot of the time. So this is like a really nice living area. I've been very tempted to steal some of these like books and ornaments to take them upstairs before we bought anything for our place, but I think they've probably noticed because there's not many people living in this building. So yeah, in here, like it's quite nice to just sit, chill. If we're having like adult conversations about budgeting, this is where we'll come and do it. But through here, there's a pool table and there is like a really nice kind of like long table where you can work and do business meetings. So this is quite cute. I like to sit here, do a little bit of work. The pool table, on the other hand, it's uneven, it's wobbly. So you put the balls in the middle and they all just start rolling off the sides. So whoever built this is an idiot. Then in here, it's kind of like a kitchen space along with like a cool room that you can come and do work in. So this is where I like to sit and do my check-ins because I'm at the head of the table and I feel important. But I'll also probably come down here and record some podcast episodes because it's super quiet, no one's here, and also it's quite nice because it's cozy. So yeah, this is awesome. But another thing that's really, really cool about this place is the gym. So let's go to the gym. Oh hey, I didn't see that. This is the gym. It's got a nice little dumbbell rack. It goes up to 20 kg, which is, you know, sufficient enough for some like lighter training. Then it's got a bench, prone hamstring curl. Before I go on to that, the fact that you can see the Burj Khalifa from here as well is just beautiful. Nice views whilst you're training. And then over here, we've got a Smith machine, which is a pretty good machine to be fair to have in just like a little apartment gym. Then there's lots of cardio machines. So they've got like rowers, treadmills, bikes, all of that good stuff. Here, leg extension, lat pull down. So if I ever need to do like a lighter training session, then coming here is no problem at all. Although in my improvement season now, there's not much light training going on, I'll be honest. And then I can come down here, catch up on client messages and do steps as well on these treadmills because it's just so fucking hot out in Dubai that it's difficult to go for walks sometimes when the heat is killing you. And then there's a shoulder press and chest press machine. So the gym is quite nice, but my favourite thing about this place is this room because it's like a yoga studio with mirrors around it, but this is where I come and practice my posing. So when I plan to compete next year, this is going to be the posing room where I do all of my practice because there's mirrors here. So yeah, I've already spent some time doing some practice in here and safe to say, it's helped my posing. Okay, so that pretty much concludes the apartment tour, the building tour, so you guys can see where I am living. I want to chat about why have I moved to Dubai, and also how. A few people have asked me how to move to Dubai. I've been posting a lot on my stories, like what I get up to day to day, and I've had a few messages on Instagram like, how do you go about that process of moving to Dubai? If you don't already follow me on Instagram, you just want to keep up to date with like what my day to day is like, then Coached by Millie is my IG handle, so give that a follow. So starting off with why I moved to Dubai. When I came back from Dubai last year, I went for a business conference and also to just spend some time out here chilling after prep. I really struggled when I got back home. I struggled with the UK weather, but on top of that, I was living alone in my apartment, just doing the building my business, not having many friends close, like locally to me, that are doing the same thing. And it's really lonely running your own business and then living by yourself. At that time I was 24, just turned 25, so it's one thing that's really, important, that you're surrounded by the right people. And I got so fired up being out here. I have so many friends, online coaches, and my business mentor, etc., people who are out here that can really help me and spend time with me whenever I should need it, literally on my doorstep. And then not only is it beautiful because of the weather, the fact that it's actually a little bit ahead in time means that I feel like I'm constantly on the ball doing things for my clients who are back in the UK. But also, I met Nathan out here. So Nathan is someone who I've known for a long time, and when I came to Dubai, Nathan lives out here. We spent more time together, and we decided that we wanted to be together. But having to be in the UK and then him be in Dubai, that 3,000 mile difference is not exactly productive for a healthy relationship. It's really, really difficult. And that's why we decided to travel earlier this year. We went to Mexico, we went to Las Vegas, we went to Miami, then came back to Dubai for a bit, then went back to the UK for my client photo shoot. But we got so exhausted from that travel. I also forgot to mention I went to Serbia, back to Serbia to visit my dad. But we got so exhausted from that travel, we were just like, we just want to have a base. We just want to be somewhere that we can be put. And then it was, okay, so where's that going to be? And for obvious reasons, it was Dubai. And that's, something that actually I was planning to do even after going back to the UK, feeling quite alone. I just wanted to be out here for the community. It makes me a more productive person, it makes me a happier person, and it really serves everyone who I work with so much better. So yeah, I decided to make the move in kind of like January, February time. I've been doing a lot of paperwork. We came back to kind of like view apartments, and there was another business conference out here. So finally found this beautiful place. Now we're all moved in, starting to make it a home, and it's just a really exciting chapter. I haven't mentioned that the bodybuilding scene in Dubai is phenomenal. Like, there's amazing gyms, there's so many motivating athletes out here to be around, and that's also really nice because of the convenience of having my downstairs gym, having the gym in the mall just across from me. It means that training can be on point. It means the convenience of, food deliveries, all of that good stuff here is amazing, because I'll always have what I need to succeed in my bodybuilding goals as well, with that extra kind of motivation of working with other people around me. So I'm really excited for this new chapter, and it's only just beginning. The one thing that I also wanted to touch on is, how do you move to Dubai? So some people are like, what is that process like? So you have to get a visa to be able to stay out here, and that visa will last for however long, depending on how much you pay for it and how much they allow you to have that visa for. Now, obviously, as a business owner, I can sponsor my own visa. So by being an established business owner, then being able to say, okay, I'm sponsoring myself to come out here and work out here is possible. So that's how it works, basically. Lots of paperwork, lots of organising things, paying a fair bit of money. So I'm now a UAE resident as well, which is great because it's really cool at the airport. They just scan your face and you can walk in, because the security and technology here is insane. So I think that's everything for this video. I don't know whether you guys can tell, but I'm excited, I'm happy, and it just feels like I'm in a really good spot after months of exhaustion from travel. As nice as it was really difficult being out of my regular routine, and now I can knuckle down on projects for my clients, for my business, and also with my training. So I'll be bringing a lot more of that to you. I'm still in my improvement season. I'm still eating a lot of food. I'm currently, at the peak improvement season weight that I've ever been. So lots of growing still to do.
but really loving my training at the moment and loving my routine. So I'll take you guys through like day in the life, what it's like to live in Dubai, and I think that will be really nice for you guys to watch. So big thank you to everyone who's tuned in, and one thing that I really would love for you to do is to give this video a like. Now that I am back, it will give me that motivation if you like this kind of video and you want to see more of them. So drop it a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Much love.